We're back for another block drain, and the owner's called me out because he's got sewerage on his driveway. Let's go next door. So we're in the neighbour's backyard now, and he's let us through, and he says he's also noticed sewerage in his backyard. Look, behind these bricks, what is going on here? We'll take this away. Whoa, oh my gosh, and you can see right there, they had a new fence installed last week, and my suspicions are the fencing contractor has destroyed the drain. So this is the original property, and they've split the block and built another house at the back there. Look at this right here. Let's have a look if this gully is blocked. Just stick the camera down. Nah, she's not blocked, mate. So I've got to work out and see if this drain runs under the ground and is affected by that damaged drain over there. So we need to get the hose out and give it a bit of a test. Alright, so if that gully there is connected to the drain up here, we should start to see sewerage just filling up this area. Doesn't look like it is. I wonder if the gully is starting to rise now. No, it's not. The gully is running clear. That would indicate that it's not running through this drain right here. So what on earth is running through this drain? Let's have a look. I reckon it's a toilet. Behind this wall here, I reckon that's a toilet. Let's go and have a look. We'll just give the dunny a quick flush and see if the water level rises in the bowl. And it's not. It's not. Well, the water level in the toilet wasn't rising because it's risen outside. What a mess. We've got to dig it up now, guys. Let's see what on earth's going on. Are you kidding me? Oh mate, this is an absolute disaster. I mean, I thrive off this sort of thing, mate. I live and breathe this, but it's a big job, and we're going to have to dig on the other side of the fence, but let's keep going. Alright, something is not adding up here. I mean, I feel like that could be the end of the drain right there. Have they just cut the sewer pipe off when they were building the house next door? Does this drain even go anywhere? Let's go over the other side and see if we can find out what on earth is going on. And guys, you know I feel really awkward to ask this, but if you like me video and you're feeling like smashing the like button, it'd be greatly appreciated, mate. And if you haven't subscribed, mate, jump on board. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Look at the mess here. And so over this side, this is my client's side. He's having to put up with the neighbour's sewerage all over his pavers. And the neighbour, mate, lovely bloke, he's really embarrassed, but what can he do? Now, there's a dispute between the owners on both sides and the fencing contractor. He says he's got nothing to do with it. Looks like the drain's been cut off to me. Unless the drain was never even hooked up when they put this new house in. Anyway, let's lift these pavers. Alright, let's lift these pavers up and see what on earth is going on. See if the fencing contractor has been telling porcupines or if it was never hooked up by the plumber. Alright, what is going on here? I can see what looks to be an inspection point, and it doesn't look like there is a cap over the top of it. This just goes from bad to worse, mate. But have a look at this. I'll just try and clean it up so you can see. Oh my, are you kidding me, mate? Wow, look at that. They've cut the drain. The fencing contractor has cut the drain. See right there, it's not even lining up, mate. They've cut the drain, shifted the pipe over and concreted in a post from the fence. It's an absolute disaster. Alright, so there's no inspection cap on this drain, but there's a little cover inside. You know, there should be a cap on top of the drain. This is just an absolute dog's breakfast, mate. But anyway, for the time being, for some reason, the sewerage isn't going down the drain. You know, it's not lining up, but it should still be going down the drain. So we've got to get the cap off and see what sort of issue is going on underneath the cap. So I've got my trusty plumber's chopsticks here, and we're going to try and rip this cap out of the drain. And with any luck, once the cap has been removed, we should see a nice, clear, free-flowing drain and start sending some sewage downstream. So anyway, are you kidding me, mate? I hope that's sewage. I really hope that's not concrete. All right, let's clean this all up and have a look. And oh no! I shouldn't laugh, mate. But what else do? You either laugh or cry in a situation like this. This is unbelievable. It's been concreted. Not only have they cut the pipe to get their post into the ground, but when they've poured the footing for the post, they've just gone and filled up the drain. Don't mind the plumber, don't mind the owner. You know, let's just get a post in. Bob's your mother's brother. Let's get out of here. It's an absolute dog's breakfast, mate. Wow. We'll give her a little bit of a tap-a-roo. Oh, no. Mate, she is chockers. She's solid as. I mean, I don't know what I expected. Bruce, it's concrete, yeah, Drongo. And yeah, I know, mate, I know. So that post, it's in the way because the drain was there first, mate. So we're going to have to try and manoeuvre the drain. We'll work around the problem they caused. Just going to dangle you down by your feet. I've got you. Have a look down here and see if you can see if the drain's blocked, mate. It looks clear, doesn't it? So that's lucky. So the drain will run under these pavers and we might cut it off there and start again. So let's keep going. Alright, so we can see the drain. Well, we can kind of see it underneath the sewerage here. What we got to do next is cut it off about there. I mean, you could be in the office on a spinny chair, or you could be here with me just cutting drains up, mate. Alright. Oh, hang on a second. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right, we're cutting a drain to bits. So, let's try and lift this section of drain out. Oh. No, she's actually concreted in, isn't she? Oh. Come on, mate, get out of there. No. All right, let's try and get the shovel onto her, mate. Try and rip it out somehow. One hand on the camera, another on the shovel. Not ideal, but that's all right. Things I do for the Drain Cleaning Australia family, you know. Anyway, come on. Get it round this side here. Oh, she's lodged in there, mate. Oh, there we go. Look at that. She's just draining like new, mate. I mean, job done, eh? Pack up. Let's get out of here. Let's go get a couple of frothies at the pub, mate. Oh, yes, I am joking. That's the attitude of the fencing contractor, mate. Yeah! It's the little wins, you little ripper! Whoa! I mean, you know, you got to appreciate that it takes a special kind of stupid to do this. You know, it's not every day we come across something like this. It does happen, but... Oh, now I'm making a mess, but I'll clean up. It's okay. Look at the concrete anyway. I know we've harped on about it. let's continue on. Let's get this drain fixed so the owner on both sides can just go on about their business. But first, we better get the neighbour to do a bit of a flush test. So I was just having a chat with old mate next door, and he said he's going to flush the toilet. So lovely gentleman, very good of him. So, you know, we're probably going to see some of his sewerage come flying out the pipe, but that's a good thing because we'll know it's working. And I mean, if we don't see anything, then we know there's a blockage further upstream or more damage. All right, and now we wait, I guess.
You want to leave this up?
Well, yeah, mate. We're ready to go, mate. If you can give her a flush, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Here it comes, here. Hey! Ah, beautiful. Yeah, thank you, mate. Oh, I don't know. Well, it's not really. Yeah, this is awkward. I'm just cheering on his SHIT from coming out the pipe, but he must think I'm going mad, mate. Let's go dig up the other end of the drain. I'm telling ya right now, you guys are lucky that smelly vision isn't a thing just yet. So we're going to cut the pipe there, then replace the drain under the fence. Before I start cutting pipes, mate, I'm going to try and hose the drain out because I don't want to get covered in sewerage as much as you guys enjoy me getting covered in sewerage. I don't feel like it today, so I'm going to flush this drain out first. And what do you know, there's a bit more concrete up there. I mean, this, oh, it's a bit of concrete and you know what. But anyway, that's clean enough. Let's go back over the other side and cut the pipe. And Bob is your mother's brother, and as I'm halfway through cutting that sewer pipe, I thought, bugger me, I hope there's no electrical cable underneath the pipe. But anyway, let's rip the pipe out and let's get stuck in. And guys, we need to knock some of this fence footing out now, and then we can install a new section of drain. And just like that, we are done. The owner's told me to leave the paving like that because he's going to get the fence contractor to come back and pour another concrete footing. But guys, I had so much fun today. Thanks so much for watching.